Hello, this is Gerald Ilvamas. Let's express the word thunder as another word where the H is now combined with another letter T, which will give it an extra complexity, and I will analyze it here for you. And letters are really about focuses. You can see here all the focuses here at the right filled in with a bit more expression. The structure is very important here. So we have here 9 points in focus, 9 directions, and 9 framed contexts actually, because so you have to figure out, if you don't find the spatial focus, the changes of timing, where the directions are in the timing. Okay, you have to figure it out by seeing how the balance is going to bring you there in with the right context. So these 9 last letters are a bit more complex, but I will manage to include them also in my investigations. Thunder, as you can see, when I look it up, it's very often expressed not just with the clouds, but also with the lightning and so on, and with the rain. Actually, the thunder is much more about the sound than the lightning and so on. It's more this tension which is going on, much more than with the lightning. But we are afraid of lightning, of course. We are afraid that the rain is coming and so on. So the thunder will be is not very well expressed if I look it up in pictures, because it's an event which is much more than what is usually expressed with clouds and lightning. But it's the association that will bring you to it. So let's investigate what it really means from the letter positions alone as focuses, when we use these as focuses. The letter T, if we would just simply take out the letter T, it doesn't quite fit at first sight, if you just see the letter T, because T is a position in space, it's a placement in space, so that you can find its definition, its features of something that you can distinct well in space or on an object and so on. But it's not about T, it's about th. The th, it's a different sound. It's combined with H, and that also is a good description also where the T is different than th. The th actually brings the h to it, and the h refers to the last category, which is context. So the placement is depending here on context, meaning that the placement in space that we have is actually the least thing that we have, because it depends on context. If we think of thunder, we can't place it very well. We don't say, oh, where is it? Where exactly is it? Where is that? We can define it, but we cannot define it exactly. So actually we leave it with an openness. This H brings it open. It's opening up our attention actually. Oh, it's somewhere, but where is it? So actually we don't know from where it comes from, and that's the frightening thing, of course, as well. So usually the H has a certainty in context, that we know where it is, and we know also where it will go to, or its end goal and so on. Here with the T associated, combined with it, it gives it an uncertainty to the placement factor, and also that will automatically also make its goal uncertain. So the structure is here important. The H is about the context of timing. We're focusing upon timing, but it will not be filled in so easily that we know what is a good timing for us. So the brightness and the positive thing which H usually has, we know exactly where things are flourishing and so on. Here is made uncertain because of the T. T is about placement. H should give a good placement and timing so that everything can flourish. Here we don't have a placement, or the placement is dependent on this context. So we're left with this automatically filled in context of timing. So in thunder, we start actually for an unease in where was it? Where is it? We don't know where it is. So normally T we place it, but H we oh no. So we have to give it up to the contextual frame, and so we have to look for it. So what is it and where is it? We don't even know where it's going to. We don't know anything. So that's our uncertain nature where it will lead to. And combined also, yeah, of course, this attention will go completely to that feedback and contextual frame, while the placement itself becomes uncertain. And even, the only thing we actually really know is when we hear this thunder. So the time aspect is automatically filled in, and that is really attracting all our attention in feedback, that we're going to notice what is going on here, what's going on here during this certain time. So your feedback process completely consumed what it is in the by noticing what is going on. So that's what's happening in the th sound. Combined with as written as u, if you read that in my system, is about the incomplete choice of what is you see what's growing, what is you try to notice what is really happening, changing, and so on. You try to give that an extra focus, and you follow that one. So it is things that are in development, that so you follow actually what is developing, what is actually really developing. It is filled in, as I say it here, with a certain progress. So it is progressing, but it's unclearly filled in. It's gradually filled in. So we're still into this feedback process. We're not so sure how it is filling in. It's that openness is there, and we try to follow it. The end usually is that point where you say, okay, I give it a direction, I give it a destiny even. I start from something, you can read that in my scheme, you start with something that is changing. So in a way you're asking yourself, okay, something is developing here, what is its destiny? It's still this uncertainty that is even becoming bigger in this way. The D and the E after that is D is about moving somewhere, moving towards a change, moving towards a change. The R, as usual, is trying to connect the dots. So it is like in the whole formation process, it tries to find a closure, an ending, and so on. So it is actually describing how this whole thing is performing. What is the performance? It emphasizes that performance. And the H in the beginning, which was unfinished business, which was all dependent on feedback, is actually going towards the R in the end, going towards how is it performing? It's following the whole performance. It's following how it changes. It's following all the changes. So basically, I will build it up again from the beginning, from the th. You had the feeling like, okay, but where is this going? I notice something at a certain place, but I can't see where exactly. So the only thing I can do is follow the feedback process in H then. So where is it really going? So how is it growing? So what am I really sensing? How is it growing here? And the U says, yes, it is evolving to something, and the N says, okay, but what is its destiny? You're still sensing, okay, it's evolving to something, and to what? So to what end? So to what destiny? The D and the E are the next letters. So the D is then, we are certain that it's going somewhere. So that's at least we're giving it a direction. With the D, we give it a direction. And the E, we also sees that it has some time. And we're also a bit more sure, oh, it is really going somewhere. And it's getting somewhere also with E. And there it will connect. But you see, the whole point of the naming of thunder is also based upon that first expression that we also say at the same time, oh, we're very uncertain. What is it? What is this? And where is it going to? And I think that's basically what it actually expresses. I'm not sure if we have to look further from it. It expresses completely that uncertainty principle of what is really going to happen, what's going to happen further on. Where does it connect to with the R? So that is where it started from. Where was it, and it also ends with where is it really connecting to? And it's much more than these associations that you have in the images with the lightning and the rain. It's this dark tension, the rolling noise, this not knowing where things are going to, which is of course most dominant even in the choice of letters. And that I hope I have explained a bit better. What you can connotate here a little bit is like the H is really also have this connotation of how things are alive, how things are behaving. We follow that aspect of from how is this whole behavior going. The connotation of U is always about things that are in development. The D connotation is always about going somewhere, and the R is always about this how things are connecting to something which is contextual, so we don't know that beforehand. So in that way, all these choices of letters are really well chosen, and they hang together as you see it in this expression. And I hope I could make this also more clear. Thanks again for watching. Bye.